You know, I've just reached 25 and I'm now like fully entering myself into like the whole dating scene. And I really hate dating. Like, our generation is fucking ass. And not only the men, like the women are shit too. I'm straight, but I'm just saying, like, men and women collectively, like, we're fucking dumb as shit in this generation. First of all, we have men that like won't even cough up 50 cents for a girl that they fucking like. A girl they like. Like, these men are like, oh, these women expect so much. A Shein package, a nail set, a full tank of gas. Like, if those little things are too much for a girl that you like, don't be dating, bro. Don't be dating. I don't understand when men stop pursuing women, but now all of a sudden women have to prove themselves to be pursued. Back when I was in middle school, homeboy used to like me. He used to buy me like a 72 pack of gum. I didn't do shit for that. He just liked me and decided to spoil my ass.
Just real quick, first of all, I find it so interesting that women today say, oh, I just hit 25. Now I can fully enter myself within dating. What were you doing from 18 to 25? Like, did you just decide now, oh, okay, I'm done with all my carousel riding, but what's going on with all these men today? They're just not how they used to be. They don't treat us all the same. Even though I was up on every other pogo stick for the last 6 or 7 years, living free within my womanhood and my sexual liberation. Why have the man changed so much?
Now these men don't even give 50 cents. Not even 50 cents. And then these women, now like, now girls want to play the games that the dudes were playing. Now we want to be the nonchalant, I don't give a fuck ones.
Yes, you do.
Now we want to be the ones that have 6 men in line.
You want to be
Now
men.
we want to be the ones that's like, yeah, I'm talking to Tony, but if I got Chris too. Like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. Like, my dad has always taught me to have high motherfucking standards, to wait to see what a man has to offer. Don't give it until you see what he has to offer. And that's literally how these men in our generation want to raise their daughters. Have high standards and wait to see what he offers.
You know what the difference is nowadays is that I agree with that. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna tell her the same damn thing. The issue is modern women today expect the goddamn world for doing absolutely nothing. Just like you said earlier, back in middle school, he used to give you a 72 piece of gum for absolutely nothing. And today you expect the same damn thing. Modern women today have an issue that modern men are asking, what's in it for me? How does she conduct herself? How does she have treated her body? What type of men has she dated before in the past? And depending upon the answers to those questions, in our minds, you are placed on a dating economic scale. And if your value is determined to be low, you will be treated accordingly.
So what are you supposed to do when they don't offer shit? They don't offer shit. They're just like, oh no, you have to prove yourself. You need to prove yourself to me before I can give you anything. Do you like me, or is this an application? What are we doing here? And these women be dragging it. Like, they just be dragging it. Like, these women are like, I want a BMW or else you don't like me. I want 3 Louis Vuitton bags or else you ain't really into me. I don't want a Louis bag. I don't want a BMW. I just want to be pursued. I just want to be pursued.
You're asking questions that you're giving the answer to. You don't understand why men are transitioning their dating strategies and are making women prove, but then you also say within that same argument that modern women today are asking for obnoxious shit from those very same men. Modern men today are simply responding to the marketplace of these new women that have been supplanted with these ideas of feminism mixed with women's empowerment, mixed with the delusional, unrealistic standards of cater to me, which you're clearly demonstrating within this video right here. Yeah, dating in this generation is crazy. But if you can't understand why men are reacting this way, then you're just as lost.
Without having to give my ass cheek and a freaking ovary. And the crazy part is, like, men are like, oh, girls don't give nothing. Girls don't give nothing. Be honest. What do you want us to give you? What do you want us to give you? You're not our man. You haven't shit. You haven't spoiled us. You don't even text us back. What do you want us to give you? What do you want us to give you? If we just when we didn't get anything, then we look bad. Then we're thirsty. Then we're, girl, what the fuck? I can't, y'all. I just can't do this. I just don't even want to date in this generation. This feels like fucking algebra. Like, why is there an X when there's supposed to be numbers? I just don't understand.
You don't understand and you don't get it. And listen, here's the thing. Even if I told you all of the things that men would be looking for, most modern women today are ill-prepared or ill-equipped to deliver those things. Modern men of today have been screaming from the mountaintops of things that would make modern women a lot more of marriageable material. Modern men of today have realized that we're playing a losing game, and because of that, require modern women today to step their goddamn game up. But the funny shit is that most won't. Why? Because they're stuck within their echo chambers. And they don't realize that men are deciding relationships. Men are deciding marriage. You have to listen to us, but instead you come over to sectors like this and argue with men regarding what men want. It's completely absurd. Guys, listen up. I was recently on a mini vacation, and at my hotel, I approached this young tenderoni that was sitting up at the bar, all right? That conversation turned into me getting the digits. I set up a coffee date for the very next day, all right? So we're out coffee dating it up. Great discussion. When the topic of age came up, I found out that she's 21 years of age, but when she found out that I am 37 years old, she completely, in a good way, lost her mind. And I told her that my secret to keeping my skin deliciously smooth is the skincare system that I use, which happens to be today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley. Fellas, listen to me. Invest in your skin. Stop using body wash or bar soap on your face. Do yourself a tremendous favor and pick up Tiege Hanley today. Now, I recommend that you start out with their level 1 system because it's the most affordable and the easiest way to get into their system. And when you do, you're gonna get this card in the box. Now listen to me, this card right here is a game changer because it tells you not only what to use, but when to use it and how much of it to use. When it comes to skincare, guys, listen to me. Early prevention is absolutely critical to your skin. And if you guys still aren't convinced, go right up to Tiege Hanley's website. They got over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers all over the globe. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they are offering my viewers a fantastic deal. Just click on the first link down in the description box and receive not only 30% off, but also a free gift. Don't miss out on the opportunity to finally take care of your skin in the correct way, utilizing an amazing deal. All right, guys, click on that link and get started today.
The right can really like show you the way.
No, cause he make me feel like, how old is you? Like, grow the fuck up.
Oh, he get you with
yeah,
that.
he do that to me. Then he
That's
make me be like,
fucked up.
okay, let me, cause I used to pack my shit up. Like, bitch, I'm leaving. Fuck you. Da-da.
That's
Fake booking a
me.
flight. Really never booked a flight. Fake booking a flight. Like, calling my manager, like, yeah, bitch, book me a flight home. This, da-da-da. You know, calling my mama, throwing shit, breaking shit, fighting, and then like, now you gotta stop me from leaving. But I was never going nowhere.
Oh, yep, you're a toxic
Like,
one.
pull your gun out and show me, like, bitch, leave. I wish you would walk out the door.
Right.
Like, I'm not
She from the Shine. She from the Shine. She's from Chicago.
You already
folks.
pull your gun out.
For the love of everything holy, why is this deemed as cute? Breaking things, throwing things, booking fake flights. Like, this is clearly a toxic as well as an unsafe environment. But because we live in a clown world today, women just like this think that it's cute. Pull your gun out. And these are y'all leaders? These are the people that represent y'all? Why are you just not as angry at the image that they portray about you as you were angry about Kevin Samuels and the things that he spoke of and about for men? It's completely absurd to me that no one down into the space except for men's content can call out this degree of trauma bonding and understand that this is not the way that relationships are meant to be. It's just so crazy to me that I currently reside within a community that rides for female toxicity and speaks nothing ill about it, while at the same time also hates males' assertive leadership. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me. But gents, listen to me. If you deal with toxic women like this in a relationship, leave yesterday.
Feminism is a scam. A few years ago, I was an angry, blue-haired feminist. I once believed that male privilege was real and that I was a victim of the wage gap. Now that I understand the true motives of feminism, I know that this could not be further from the truth, and that modern-day feminism is a war on true masculinity.
Big truth.
Before women had the right to vote, most were stay-at-home wives, which meant they weren't working jobs and couldn't be taxed. Our overlords didn't like that. Rockefeller started funding feminist campaigns in media, and as a consequence of the movement, women started entering the workforce and leaving the home. Children would then be separated from their parents and sent to Rockefeller-funded schools to be indoctrinated by the state. All of this ultimately disrupting the family unit at its core. Feminism is defined as the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. But in the West, I must ask, what rights do men have that women don't?
None.
Modern feminists are convincing women that hookup culture, using hormonal birth control, and not shaving is liberation. That toxic masculinity is prevalent and the patriarchy must be dismantled. Through movies and media, we're taught that working for the man, climbing the corporate ladder, and paying tax is more empowering and valuable than raising the next generation. Women have lost touch with our natural loving instincts, and birth rates are plummeting. Men and women are not the same. And by protesting for equality of outcome rather than opportunity, feminists are demonizing and emasculating men.
Some argue that the West started to decline once the social experiment called feminism started. It's evident to most people within society that women gaining equal rights was a net win for our society, but we cannot ignore components of sexual revolution or modern day feminism which have tainted the idea of the importance of family. And strong family build strong nations. But what's so interesting is that all of this was utilized for gross domestic product. Copyright. Okay. So in case you guys don't know, the lovely young crying lady in the wedding dress who was being deeply consoled by her friends and family recently discovered that her fiance or her husband-to-be was getting domed off in the limo, which is really some crazy shit if you think about it. Like, why choose then, my G? Of all times, you shouldn't be cheating anyway, but of all times right then, makes no damn sense to me. Absolutely crazy. We gonna watch this one more time. Yo, the limo was a double decker. That's crazy. Everybody crying. Who's the camera person that's right up in her face as she's experiencing the worst, the worst day of her life? I don't mean to laugh, but shit. You all up in her shit. Everybody crying. It makes no sense to me why you would like why? Cause she gonna get the kids. She would have gotten the alimony. Wait a minute, I didn't say this before. Shout out to his friends, by the way. Every dude on this planet needs homeboys like this, that even if you are 100% in the wrong, they will follow you and protect you as you run down the street pantsless away from the situation. Guys, I'm gonna end this conversation right here. At the end of the day, stop cheating, all right? To me, cheating is not a masculine thing to do because you are lying. Masculine men do not lie. They say what they mean, even if it is not liked within the people around them or the general society today. The way that most men's minds think is really not monogamous. So don't be pressured or forced into this thing of monogamy when you know that you're not built for that life to begin with. At the end of the day, just stay single. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. You guys appreciate the compilation today? If you did or you did not, let me know in the comment box down below. All right? Until next time, YouTube. Peace. Without further ado.
MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No capital rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound when it's MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.